Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. It's Friday, so you know what that means. It's time for our Friday recap video. We're going to go into micro updates for all these different platforms that we're in, give you my thoughts, talk about what's working, what's not, what's having issues, etc., etc. So yeah, grab your favorite beverage, just sit back, and we're going to cover all these different platforms. I'm going to try to do it as fast as I can. So listen closely, because I'm going to talk pretty fast. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into it. We want to start off by saying that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you are going to get into any of these platforms, know that there is risk involved. Okay. So, again, if you're going to get into them, number one, you got to be okay with risk. And number two, you got to make sure you're only putting in risk capital, guys. Okay. Funds that you can afford to lose. Obviously, do your own research, do your own due diligence, all of that stuff. But yeah, all of these platforms carry risk. You got to use your brain a little bit. Anytime you have the opportunity to make big gains, the flip side of that is big risk. Okay. High risk, high reward, big risk, big reward. No risk, no reward. That's how these things work. And if you're not okay with that, then these platforms are definitely not for you. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Market struggling along, Bitcoin back under that 30K mark, Ethereum under that 1900 mark, BNB still kind of struggling along, as you can see right here. But as I always say, whether the market's up or down or sideways, you got to find ways to make passive income, because there's opportunities everywhere if you look and you're willing to take a risk. Now, I'm not telling you to take a risk. Do what you want to do. As you guys know, for me, I've been, on this channel pretty consistent now for several years. You guys know that I'm, a risk taker. I have a pretty high tolerance for risk. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But because we're diversified, we've been able to do okay. So again, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you can kind of see, what we're doing, and you can maybe use that for some for thought. Anyway, let's jump into these different platforms real quick. Want to do a quick update first for Transact Card. This is not even a platform, it's a tool you can have in your wallet, only for US members right now. But again, it's a Visa debit card that you can use. Every time you swipe the card, you get Z-Bucks, okay? Dollar for dollar, or one Z-Buck for every dollar you spend. Right now, there's a promo, two Z-Bucks for every dollar you spend. And yeah, this thing is growing at a rapid pace. There's already, I believe, over 8,000 plus people that have their card in their wallets and they're using it. If you signed up for your card and you haven't received it yet, just hang tight. They're a little backed up. There's massive momentum going on right now. And anytime you have a company that's in beta, right? It's in the beta phase, right? That's not even in pre-launch. It's in beta. There's going to be a couple of speed bumps right here. So, they're handling a couple of things. We're going to get, people are going to get their cards. What they said on the Zoom the other day was people who haven't received their cards and completed their KYC, they will get Z-Bucks credited for, they're going to get Z-Bucks credited to their account for every week that they don't receive their card. But yeah, just hang tight. Your card is coming. Again, this is their brand new site they have here, which is pretty cool. You can see down here, gives you the different options on how you can get started. If you want to be a member, which essentially is a customer, it's $25 one time. You can refer other people. But again, it's not the same as, referring people and building a team, by being a DBO, right? If you want to be a DBO, or a digital branch office, this is someone who's an active affiliate, a distributor, AKA, right? This one here, you can actually build out your network. And I think it's down 6 levels that you'll get paid anytime someone swipes their card. Of course, there's Z-Bucks and all those other benefits as well. But yeah, check this out. To me, it's a no-brainer. If you're gonna use your card or swipe your card anyway, which you're gonna do regardless, you're gonna buy gas, you're gonna shop on Amazon, you're gonna go to the movies, you're gonna go to McDonald's, you're gonna buy airline tickets, you're gonna whatever you do, right? You're gonna continue to do it. If you're gonna do it anyway, you might as well earn Z-Bucks and then take those Z-Bucks and purchase things inside of the Z Club, right? So check out the Transact card. I will leave a link down below. Again, for US members only, it's a great tool to have. If you are in the market for a crypto debit card, matter of fact, let me pull it up. I didn't pull it up earlier, but let me pull it up real quick. If you're in the mood for a crypto debit card, because Transact card is not a crypto debit card, This is the crypto debit card you can utilize. It's called Ultimo Pay. This is available in the US, also the international market. High cap, high withdrawal cap on ATMs. You can withdraw up to $20,000 daily from an ATM. You might have a hard time finding an ATM that has $20,000. You might have to go to a couple, or I don't even know why you would want to, withdraw 20,000 bucks from an ATM. But if there was an emergency or something and you had to, it's good to know that these guys allow you to do that. So Ultimo card, Ultimo Pay. This is a crypto debit card, which is an option and is available in the international market. Okay. Live Good. This is a not I don't want to say a platform, but it's a company. It's a network marketing company. I've been using their products now for 3 months. Watch my review. I give you my thoughts on why I got involved. And yeah, this is something, if you want to diversify a little bit outside of crypto, even though they pay in their comp plan, they pay out in Bitcoin, it's a little bit different. It's a forced matrix, and it's super duper viral, guys. Over 500,000 members have joined just in the last 7 months alone. Really different type of model. If you've been in the network marketing space, these guys have really turned it upside down. Pretty cool concept. I really had no interest in building the business side of this. I was just using their products because, again, I pay for health products anyway. If I could save 80 to 90% on products I'm going to continue to buy, it's a no-brainer. Then I looked at the comp plan, and it was pretty interesting, especially with the matrix side of it, where you can get positioned, never refer anyone, and still earn matrix pay. It's a pretty cool thing. So check this out. I will leave a link for this down below. And then last but not least, before we get into the crypto stuff, you guys probably already know I'm heavy into precious metals. This is a network marketing company that I've been involved with since 2019. We have over 7,000 people on our team. You might not want to build the network marketing side of it, but if you want to shop for gold, gold or silver, you can do that right on my link. I will leave a link for this down below. Some of this is, collectibles, obviously, but they have silver bullion if you want. Like I'm big on collecting silver bullion. I do that a lot. So gold, precious metals is just a cool thing to have. It's a cool thing to do, especially if you want to diversify a little bit out of crypto. So gold and silver, pretty cool deal. Anyway, let's jump into these different passive platforms. That's what you're here for. I get it. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Drip, you can see right now sitting at 21 cents. Nice price movement. I believe the reason why the price moved is Forex did say that DDD was launching on Monday. Now, I'm doing this video on Friday. Obviously, it's my Friday recap. He said it's launching on Monday, I believe. So we'll see. We'll see what happens if it launches on Monday. It may launch Tuesday, may launch Wednesday. My theory is it's going to launch on Friday. And you might say, well, what makes you say it's going to launch on Friday? Did Forex say anything about that? No. The reason I'm saying that it's launching on Friday, and I'm convinced it's launching on Friday, is because I'm traveling on Friday. And every time Forex launches something, whether it be Drip itself, when it's first started 2 years ago, whether it be the animal farm, whether it be the garden, whether it be whatever, every single time he launches something, I am traveling. I'm in a plane somewhere, I never catch it. Or I'm driving somewhere, I'm on the road, I got to pull over to see if I can catch the beginning of it. So that is the reason why I think it's launching on Friday, because I'm going to be on a plane on Friday. That's just my theory. We'll see what happens. Okay. Let's come back to this video next week and let's see if I'm right. He said Monday. I'm saying it's going to launch on Friday. So we'll see who's right. We'll see what happens. But yeah, DDD, very, very excited for that, guys. Let me take you to the page right here. I'm not even going to connect to my wallet here. I think I maxed, also real quick, I maxed out one of my other accounts at 365%. It's another account that I maxed out at 365%. So, I'm gonna probably start a new wallet, or a new buddy address here pretty soon. But yeah, we're maxing out accounts like crazy, guys. The Faucet is doing its thing. It's paying out 1% a day. Yeah, it's been a solid piece of our portfolio now for 2+ years. I really can't say that about anything else that I'm in, because I don't think anything else that I'm in currently has been out for 2+ years. And the one platform that I could think of that has been out for 2+ years I haven't been in with them for 2+ years. I just got in with them, a little bit over 30 days ago. I think there's another platform I'm in that has been out for 2+ years as well. But yeah, for the most part, Drip has been the cornerstone of our passive income portfolio. Now, DDD again, we'll see when this launches next week. Very excited about it. This is going to be great for Drip, I believe, whether you play this or not. Um, I think you're going to win indirectly if you're holding Drip, if you're in the Faucet, if you have a position in the Faucet. Again, it takes a lot of Drip out of circulation. It just does a lot for the Drip token itself. But if you play Drip Drop Draw, which if you want, I'll leave a link, on my channel somewhere, especially as we get closer to it. You have the opportunity to, hit the jackpot. It's like a lottery, right? You can hit the jackpot. You can put in very little and come out with a max wallet. Not saying that's going to happen for you, right? We can't guarantee what's going to happen here, but that's going to happen for somebody, right? There's going to be several winners. There's going to be several rounds a day, several winners. It's going to be awesome. It just gamifies the faucet. Okay. So yeah, very, very excited about that. Hopefully this launches. Again, my theory is it's going to launch on Friday. We'll see what happens. Animal Farm, again, this one here, we've just been scraping BUSD and BNB dividends. I just have my dogs and pigs parked here. Once DDD drops, I know Forex's focus is going to come back to the Animal Farm. This is really his deal right here. And yeah, it'll be fun. We've consistently been making money from the Animal Farm. No crazy DJ numbers, but we have funds parked here and we just get dividends. We come in here every other day or so or something like that, and we just take our dividends out. But yeah, it'll get a lot more spotlight soon as DDD actually launches. So we'll come back to this at a later date. Right now, the big focus, at least for the Drip network ecosystem, is DDD. Okay. GS Partners. Yeah, this one here, it's Friday, so you know what that means, guys. It is payday because your certificates and the loads that are in the certificates, the weekly passive payout hits on Friday. So I got to go through all of my certificates. I'll probably do that later on today. It takes me about an hour because I have, 6 accounts. Each one of these accounts has, between 20 to 30 certificates. Each one of these certificates has, 3 loads, right? So again, you can see here, we get paid in different cryptos. This is a great crypto multiplier, but just to give you an example, and I did this the other day, so I'm not going to rehash it, but real simple. You go in here. For me, what I do is I click on ready to withdraw, which all of them are going to be ready to withdraw because it's Friday, right? I'll go in here and I'll go into one of these certificates, any one of these. All of them have loads that I got to withdraw from. Click this right here. Click on withdraw. Click on I'll go through each one of these, right? Fintech first, then renewable, then real estate. And then here I'll click on weekly. And then here I can withdraw out my 39 USDT. Right? Actually, it pays out in 35 convertible euro, which is their stable coin. And then I'll swap it right on their exchange here on their site for 39 USDT. I'll do that with all of my certificates. Then I'll get a bunch of USDT and then I'll withdraw out of the platform. So yeah, GS Partners has been it's fast becoming, another solid piece. Not fast, it is one of the other cornerstones in our passive income portfolio. It's paying out, it's steady, it's been out for over 2.5 years. And yeah, just if you want to get into this, create your account, complete the KYC. Very, very easy to do that. And I would recommend getting a membership, which is $33 a month. Now, again, you don't have to, totally optional. But if you're going to build a team, or even if you're not going to build a team, but you're going to refer yourself, which, we've talked about that before, you can actually have multiple accounts with this. They actually are okay with it. They encourage you to do that. So you can stack up on free certificates. If you've ever been on one of our strategy sessions on our Zooms, we talk about that freely. So you would need a link for that. And the only way you get a link is to have a $33 membership. Okay. So this one here, we do Tuesday evening live Zooms. In that Zoom, we do an overview training every week. We do it live. It's like clockwork. So if you want to plug into that, stay plugged into our Telegram. We'll give you the links for that. But this one here's been doing its thing. Really, really excited about it. We have over $50,000 posited in our various accounts, and we're earning a weekly passive income from GS partners. So yeah, it's doing its thing. I'll leave a link for GS partners down below. Next up is GP bots. This one has gone through a couple of changes over the last couple of days. Not bad changes, just a couple of changes to the comp plan. While they were enhancing the comp plan and making some changes, the up to 1% a day from the arbitrage bot, that has been paying like clockwork. No changes with that whatsoever. As far as the comp plan goes, they were making a couple of changes. I just posted in our Telegram. Actually, I posted it yesterday. The brand new PDF that has incorporated in the PDF the direct commissions. Okay, because they didn't have the direct commissions before. Now they have it back in the PDF and it's back in the comp plan. They took it out of the comp plan. A couple of days later, a couple of leaders said, "Hey, we want to have those direct commissions because again, as we build out the matrix and as we build out, the back end pay, we want to have some front end commissions as well." And the owners, they okayed it, and it's back in the comp plan. I believe it goes live today or this weekend. I'm talking about the direct commissions. Everything else is live. And again, the up to 1% a day until you hit 200% or 300%. That's nothing has changed with that. That's been paying out like clockwork. Okay. Other thing I want to mention real quick with GP Bots, they do have a promo for a London office tour. How do you qualify for that? I just posted it in our Telegram the other day as well. You need to have 10,000 in volume in direct referral volume and 50,000 in team volume during the contest period, which is 30 days, right? It started on Wednesday. So starting this Wednesday, 2 days ago, there's a 30-day time frame where you have to hit those qualifications. If you can hit those qualifications, another way you can qualify for the office tour trip is to have to purchase $19,370 worth of licenses, which is one of each license. So that's another way you can do it. So there's a couple ways you can do it. You can meet the owners. That's going to be pretty cool. GP Bots has been doing its thing. Withdrawals in USDT TRC20. Again, people are piling into the matrix. And again, if you have no interest in building the affiliate side of this to 1% a day, you can get from GP Bots. So we'll give you more updates as we move forward. And you can follow us on our journey with GP Bots, but it's performing. It's doing its thing. We have a couple of people right now that are on the cusp of ranking up to leadership 2, I think. So that should be fun. I always like seeing other people on our team ranking up. It's always a satisfying thing for me. Anyway, GP Bots, I'll leave a link for this down below. Next up is Invisible AI. This is another platform that's just been crushing right now. We have a lot of people that are joining this thing as well. And yeah, this one here, it pays out up to 2% a day, business days, okay? It pays out Monday through Friday. So up to 2% per business day for 25 business days. After those 25 business days, now you're earning all along, but after those 25 business days, you also have the opportunity to withdraw out your initial capital. You can throw it back in if you want, but they release that initial capital back out to you. And yeah, this one here it's been performing. Withdrawals have been super fast. Every time I do a withdrawal request, I believe the same day, just a couple hours later, it gets completed. So this one here has been, doing its thing. Again, this can be categorized as a high risk type of platform because it pays up to 2% a day. But again, high risk, high reward. Just that's how these platforms go. So yeah, Invisible AI. I will leave a link for this down below. Next up is Capitalium. This is a brand new platform, not only to my channel but to the space itself. It's in beta, hasn't even launched yet. While it's in the beta phase, there might be a couple of bugs here and there, but they're very quick to fix things. I know there was a bug the other day, and they notified me and said, "Hey, we already fixed that bug." It was just, a little thing. So again, this one here, brand new platform. They also have a real trader that creates revenue for them. Okay, they did a webinar, a live Zoom with him the other day. This Tuesday, right? I'm making this video on Friday, right? The 21st of July on Friday. This Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, they're doing another Zoom with the trader. And you can plug in, you can ask him questions, you can see how he operates. So again, the fact that they have a real trader helping them generate passive revenue or revenue to help them create passive income, that's a big selling point for me outside of the fact that it's a brand new platform. I like to get into things when they're brand new. If you like new platforms, this might be for you, right? Again, last week it paid out 5.4 up to 5.46% for the week. Of course, depending on which package you're in, right? They call it, which they don't call it a package, but I forget what they call it. But depending on which one you're in, you can make last week you made up to 5.46% for the week. So we'll see what the payout is for this week. It pays up to 7.5% for the week. Again, depending on which plan you're in. And yeah, for me, super satisfied with it. Very fast as far as the withdrawals are concerned. This one here has been running smooth. I like it. I like it a lot. So Capitalium, if you want to check this out, I will leave a link down below. Talking about high risk, let's talk about this super duper high risk platform. This one here, I jumped in 2 to 3 days ago, 2 to 3 days ago, something like that. I got to check. And this one here is ultra risky, guys. Okay. This one pays between 1 to 5% per business day, Monday through Friday. This one is definitely on the risky side. If you don't refer anybody, you'll make between 1 to 3% per business day. If you refer people, and if you can refer 4 people in your first 4 days that at least put in $100, then they bump you to the super bot, which is 2 to 5% per business day. But even if you don't do that, 1 to 3% a day is aggressive, right? They also have a comp plan that I think is also aggressive. So the passive side is aggressive. The comp plan is aggressive. This one here is definitely aggressive on both ends. So again, this is definitely a high risk, high reward platform. But if you like that sort of thing, which is there's from what I'm looking at, there's a bunch of you guys that do, because you've had a lot of people join this thing. This is something that again could pay out pretty big. Now, again, like I said, when you get an opportunity, withdraw out your seed capital, okay? Or withdraw the amount of your seed capital, leave your initial in there so you can continue to earn, but make your withdrawals. It's an instant withdrawal platform. I did a withdrawal the other day on video, instant, it hit my wallet. This one here pays out instant withdrawals, okay? But yeah, just navigate through it because it pays out so aggressively. We can ROI or hit our break-even point pretty quick. I think, and again, I got to do the math, and I'm still kind of watching it. But I think, just on my numbers, again, I can't speak for everybody, but just my numbers will, I think we'll ROI within a week or something like that. But don't quote me on that. I gotta double check. We'll see. Even if, we're getting, 2 to 5%, the break-even point is pretty fast. But anyway, if you want to check out Hilton Meta FX, I will leave a link down below. I'll do more standalone videos for this and update you on my journey so you can kind of see that. But watch some of the other videos I've done already. It gives you an idea of how this works. But again, I will leave a link for this down below in the link tree. BitSports, yesterday was a day that you could have withdrawn from the P wallet, which is the 20th. Again, this one pays out every day, or rather 6 days a week, but you can withdraw from your P wallet every 10 days, the 10th, 20th, and the 30th of the month. Your passive earnings go into your P wallet, your affiliate commissions go into your e-wallet. Your e-wallet you can withdraw from anytime you want. This one here has been doing its thing. It's been performing really, really well. There is a binary structure if you want to participate on the network marketing side. If you don't, you don't have to. Like all these platforms, you don't have to participate with the affiliate side. But this one here, if you want to build the affiliate side, it is a binary. So just be aware that you have to have one person on each side, personally referred and active with at least a $10 deposit. So you have to have, one person on each side, okay, to be binary qualified. And then once you're binary qualified, build out your lesser volume leg, your smaller volume leg, okay? You might have a power leg that's built, because I'm building both sides of my binary. So you might have one side that I'm building for you, build out the other side, okay? Like I don't have the luxury to build out one side because I have to build both sides. I came in pretty early. My sponsor's not really, giving me any spillover, which is, I'm not asking for spillover. I just, that it is what it is. I'm not throwing shade. It's just, it is what it is, right? And I'm okay with that. It doesn't bother me one bit, right? A lot of times I'll get into these platforms. I don't have spillover. Like I'm building both sides, right? Because again, for me, if I get spillover, great. If I don't, great. My job is to build spillover for my team. And if you have spillover going down on one side, go ahead and build out the other side if you want to build. If you want to be passive, then just be passive. Okay. Again, put up alarm on Monday to turn on your bot because you got to turn on your bot on Monday so you can earn your passive income daily. Otherwise, you just earn 0.3% for the entire week. That's not good. So make sure you turn on your bot on Monday. Anyway, BitSports is doing its thing. They have a promo right now for their Malaysia event. You want to qualify for that. I believe in the US market, you have to make $6,000 during the contest period in binary commissions. Every market's different, by the way. The Asian market, the European market, the African market, it's different numbers. I know for the US market, it's $6,000 in binary commissions during the contest period. So if you're going for that, hey, that's what you got to do. Vortic United, they have a webinar, a live Zoom today at 3 p.m. I believe it was rescheduled from yesterday, but CEO is going to be on it. If you want to plug in, ask him questions today, which is Friday the 21st, 3 p.m. Eastern, you can jump on that live Zoom. But Vortic has been doing its thing. This one here, I can't say anything bad about Vortic. It's been solid. It's been steady. Withdrawals have been smooth. And again, if you have to reach customer support, my experience with them is very rare. A lot of these platforms, the customer support isn't too good. With Vortic, the customer support has been solid. If every time I've contacted customer support, and I've only contacted them, once before on an issue that I had, they got back to me really, really quick. And this was early on when I first started. Recently, they just added another feature, which I think they enhanced or improved the support chat. Right, you can log into the back office. There's a little icon on the corner. If you want to talk to support, you can talk to them right there 24/7, I believe. So they've improved that as well. But Vortic continues to perform. This one here is doing its thing. Very, very excited about where this thing is going. And we have a lot of team members that are starting to rank up with Vortic. So that's exciting as well. But again, if you want to be passive, you can make up to 35% per month, up to 9% per week, depending on your package. And again, they process all their withdrawals on Monday. So you can request your withdrawals throughout the course of the week. On Monday, it gets processed. You usually get it in your wallet that very same day on Monday. Okay. So Vortic continues to perform. CloudFi, this one here, an instant withdrawal platform. This one here continues to do its thing. Let me just check. I know they announced something. Let me check real quick. Give me a second. I'm on my phone on Telegram. And I think they announced something. I could be wrong. Oh, the one thing that they did announce was they lowered the deposit minimum. It used to be $100. Now it's 50. They want to give other people opportunities to get in who maybe are coming from different areas of the world that maybe they don't have, or they would want a lower threshold. But yeah, CloudFi continues to perform. This one here pays out 1.25% per day, Monday through Friday. If you do the math, that's 25% a month. And it's an instant withdrawal platform. This one here has been doing its thing. Can't really say anything about CloudFi. They do have a Telegram, and they do have a Discord. I'm not really a big Discord person, so I'm not usually in there. I may check in there every now and then. But if you want to plug into their Discord, you can. But CloudFi continues to perform. Again, no real major updates since yesterday. I did a video on CloudFi yesterday, so no real major updates since yesterday's video. And the same could be said for ETF Pool. No real major updates since yesterday's update video. It's paying. This right here, you can make up to 1.1% per day, Monday through Friday. They also have a Dubai event, their first ever event in Dubai. And they have a promo where you can get all expense paid if you want to qualify for that. So again, that is currently running right now. So ETF Pool continues to perform. Let's talk a little bit about pulse rate. As you can see here, the TVL back up over 3 mil. It was at 2.8 something. It was 2.8 something million yesterday, back over 3 mil today. This one here, if you're on Pulse Chain and you have Pulse, or if you have funds on that network and you're just kind of sitting there and you're not really doing anything with it, you can put it in here. Of course, calculate the risk and see if it's okay with you. You can put it in here and you can earn some, pretty solid, daily payouts. Some of these pools are paying out 1%. Some of them are paying out 2%. Some of them are paying out 3% for the day, right? So again, if you have funds on Pulse Chain, or if you don't have funds but you want to get on this, check out my first video where I talk about how to get funds over on Pulse Chain. My first video on Pulse rates, I talked about that. But yeah, just a quick update here, let you know that the TVL is back up over 3 mil. So pretty cool. I'll leave a link for this down below if you want to check this out. Liquidix, this one here is a platform, pays up to 7.5% per month. If you like platforms that are a little bit more conservative, I mean, we're spoiled, right? In the real world, we go to the bank, we get 1% for the entire year, right? This one here pays up to 7.5% per month, and we're like, oh, too low, right? But I get it, right? I totally understand where you're coming from. I think because of that, people, they sleep on this particular platform. But it's a paying platform. They do have a network marketing model. If you're big into network marketing, they have a pretty solid compensation plan as well. But yeah, this one here is, it's paying, it's doing its thing. And I will leave a link for this down below also. Verse, this one here, I did an update video the other day. This one here is continuing to perform, had a solid performance. I think it was yesterday, paid out 0.61%, just solid. This one here, you can make up to 15% per month. And yeah, there's no real major updates since the last time I talked about them, but it is paying. It's a paying platform. It's doing its thing. There is a Dubai promo as well right now. And if you log into the back office, as I showed in my last update video, you can actually see where you are personally at with the promo. So you can say, okay, I'm at such and such number. I got to focus on this, or my team is at such and such number, such and such number. We got to focus on this. And there's a little gauge there. If you want to qualify, you just track that. And they have their Dubai promo. Currently you can qualify for that as well. But the payouts are working, withdrawals are working. Everything is smooth with Burst Network. I will leave a link down below. Muquant, as you can see here, the price of the MUQT token is doing its thing. We looked at the chart the other day. Let's look at it again. Solid, right? Solid. It's not, it's not pumping crazy, right? It's not doing like 2% or 3% a day or 10% a day. But it's a solid chart, right? And that's what you want when you are, when you're earning your commissions and passive rewards in a token. You want the token to look like this. You want the chart to look like this, right? Had a nice little pump over here. I think it did 0.87%. You can see here the last 24 hours was 0.62%. So nice little pump there. Usually it's doing around 0.2% a day, something like that. This one here was a nice little pump over the last 24 hours. And I think the reason why is people are starting to claim their tokens. As more people come into this platform and more funds come in, and as people claim, price of the token does start to pump. And again, it's early days, I believe, in this platform. So again, you can earn on your package up to 15% a month. Your package pays you out in MUQT token. You can take those tokens, hold them in hopes of the price continuing to rise and selling them later, or you can simply swap it out for USDT straight away, withdrawing out to your wallet. But you can see here the price moving quite nicely, and the chart looks, what more can you ask, right? Chart's not going up and down like this, right? Like we normally see. It's just steady growth, moving in the right direction, which is great. So again, this is on the Binance Smart Chain. I will leave a link for this down below in the link tree if you want to get in. Tegeta, this one here, I just did an update the other day, a withdrawal video, showed you how to withdraw. And I thought it was gonna take 24 hours or so for that withdrawal to come through. It actually hit my wallet within like 10 seconds. So this one here is doing its thing. Again, passively, you can make 20 to 30%. The affiliate side, lots of ways you can earn on that, but passively, 20 to 30%, depending on your slot, right? I think you can start for as little as $100. That's the lowest slot. and then you earn 20 to 30% on your slot. So passive income, a little bit different, but it's still passive income, right? So if you want to check this out, we'll leave a link down below. Let's take a quick look at BNB Miner. This one here continues to go in the right direction. Look at that, 951 BNB. I mean, this one here is crazy, right? 850 days this thing's been out. It had a major spike, when it first started, then it came down, then it had another major spike, and then it came down. It's been trending sideways for quite a while now, and now you see a little bit of, I can't say it's a major pump right now, but it's definitely increasing every time I look at it. And this is a miner that surprisingly has been paying out for 850 days, which is wild. Anyway, I'll leave this down below as well. A couple of these OG platforms that I'm in, Daisy. This one here, you do need a VPN for Daisy. You have to deposit USDT TRC20. This one's been out for 2+ years also. This one's been performing, right? Again, if you want to be passive, usually pays out 8 to 10% a month. So again, very respectable numbers. And again, the fact that it's been out for over 2+ years, if you like platforms that have that type of track record, this might be something you might be interested in as well. EasyBot, just wanted to bring this up. I've had a few people just this past week alone, but every now and then I get a few people asking me, hey, what's a safe way that I can multiply my crypto or multiply my Bitcoin? Or they say, what's a fast and safe way for me to do that? And I always say, fast and safe don't go together. Either you want it fast with a lot of risk, or you want it safe, or safer. Nothing completely safe out here, but safer. But obviously, it's not going to be fast. You got to pick one. You're not going to get fast and safe together, right? So a lot of these other platforms I'm in might be fast, right? This one here is a safer way to do it. So again, a lot of people ask, well, just this last week alone, like I said, there's been a couple people that ask me, but every now and then people say, hey, what's a safe way for me to grow my crypto? And this one here has been out for a while. This platform's been out for, I believe, more than a year. We've been in now for, I got to double check. I got to say, coming on a year, maybe, 9 or 10 months, something like that. But it's been solid. It doesn't pay out crazy numbers. You're not going to make 2% or 3% a day. You're probably going to make an average of 4 to 5% per month. But the funds never leave your exchange account. Okay. So again, if you like that, this might be something you might want to take a look at. There's an affiliate side as well, but even if you don't participate in that, you set it up, you have it running in the background. And while you're getting involved with, riskier plays, degen plays, different tokens that might pump 1,000x in 24 hours or whatever, or what have you, you have this thing in the background kind of doing its thing. And last but not least, in this video, we have the debt token, not the debt token, the debt box ecosystem. There's many tokens in this ecosystem, as you guys know. The big news for this was they launched a brand new project this week, which revolves around pharmaceuticals. So you can check that out. That particular license is already active in the back office. You can purchase right out of your IX Global back office. With this one, you have to create an account on IX Global, purchase the licenses, and then you can see your licenses in your Debtbox account. Just a different site. But yeah, look at all these different burns. Like if we go down, this was yesterday. I'm making this video on the 21st. Just yesterday on the 20th, look how many burns they did. Okay, so again, this one here, as I mentioned before, this is not a pump and dump here to dig on tomorrow. This is long term. Like you have to let the tokenomics play out. And I'm holding a lot of these different tokens. Look at this black gold. Just yesterday alone, they did $2.9 million worth of black gold was burned and removed from circulation, which is pretty cool. So if you're holding black gold, congratulations. Nat G, which I'm holding a lot of you guys might be as well. $1.2 million worth of Nat G tokens was taken out of circulation. They burned it yesterday. XPLR, almost $2 million worth of XPLR was burned. Aluminum, $2.4 million worth of aluminum was burned, removed out of circulation. Look at this one, blocks. This one's big, almost $8 million worth of blocks token was burned and removed out of circulation. BEV, 3.6 million in DLG. $4.2 million worth of DLG tokens was burned and removed out of circulation. So again, they do these burns, and you just got to let the tokenomics play out. We're in a bear market, as you guys just saw earlier in my video. What's going to happen when we enter a bull market? It's going to be very interesting to see what happens to these different tokens, what price they're going to be at. Of course, not predicting anything. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's pretty much my Friday recap video. I had to touch on a bunch of these different platforms. Again, the big things that are takeaways is DDD dropping next week. I'm saying it's going to drop on Friday, but we'll see. But that's what they said, dropping next week. Other thing is, keep in mind, GS Partners, guys, every Tuesday night we do a live Zoom, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I put the links in that inside of our Telegram. So if you want to plug in, make sure you plug into our Telegram. I'm going to see if I can get the replay of last Tuesdays. I'm trying to get the replay. If I get the replay, I'll post it over in our Telegram. And then GP Bots, a couple of changes to their comp plan, but it should be fine right now. I think the direct commission's going to go live over the weekend. But again, as they're making these little tweaks to the compensation plan, the affiliate side, the passive side of it has not changed and has been, running smooth like clockwork, steady to 1% per day, right? All right, guys. So that's pretty much it. As always, do your own research, do your own due diligence. Only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Again, risk capital. And yeah, make sure you're following me over on Telegram, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. The private platforms that I'm in, because there's 3 platforms that I'm in that we can't talk about publicly because they're private. Go inside of our Telegram. I did our Friday recap for private platforms already. So go in our Telegram so you get updates for those platforms. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. It's a wrap for this Friday recap. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.